everyone, welcome to my channel NCRT Mathematics Learning Hub. In this video, we are going to discuss a problem from exercise 11.2 and we are going to learn how to draw the tangent to the concentric circle. So the very first thing we need to know here is what is concentric circle. The number of circles which have the same center but different radius are called as concentric circles. So let us jump to the problem. Construct a tangent to a circle of radius 4 cm from a point on the concentric circle of radius 6 cm. So we have two radius and that is the radius of the concentric circles. One is 4 cm and the other radius is 6 cm. And we need to measure the length of the tangent, and also we need to verify the measurement by actual calculation. So let us start with the problem. So let us draw a circle of radius 4 cm first. So as the circles are concentric, we need to take we need to draw one more circle with the radius 6 cm, but it should have the same center. We need to take now one point on the outer circle. So you can select any place as it is given in the question here, from a point on the concentric circle. So you can select any point on this concentric circle which is having the radius how much? 6 cm. So you need to select a point on the 6 cm radius circle. So now let us start with the steps to draw the tangent to the concentric circle. Join the point TO and bisect it, and the point where it is bisecting you need to name it as Q. So let us join OP. Now we need to bisect the line OP. So to bisect the line you need to measure some distance more than half of the line OP, more than 50% of the line OP, and you need to draw an arc, one above the line OP and one below the line OP. So now without altering the distance in your compass, now keep your compass at point P and draw an arc, one above the line OP and below the line OP, and these arcs should be intersecting with the previous arcs that you have drawn here. Now join the intersection point of these two arcs. So let us join this point and this point to get a line, and that line will be dividing this line OP into two equal halves. Now let us name this intersection point or the midpoint as Q. Now the next step is to take the point Q as the center and OQ or QP as the radius. You need to draw a circle. Let us name this intersection point where the imaginary circle and the original circle from where you need to draw the tangent as A, and here the intersection point, let us name it as B. Now the next step is to join the point AP and BP. AP and BP are the required tangents. Now we need to measure here the length of the tangent as it is given in the question. So let us measure the length of AP and BP. So the length of the tangent is 4.5 centimeter, and you can observe here both the tangents have equal length as it should be. So we need to measure the length of the tangent by actual calculation as well. We have measured the length of the tangent by construction method. Now we need to verify it by actual calculation. So for doing the actual calculation, let us join the point O and A, that is the radius of the circle. If we observe, AOP is a triangle. And which type of triangle is it? So I have discussed in the very first video of the topic construction when we have started. The important property is the angle made by the tangent and the radius will be always 90 degree. So the triangle formed here is a right angle triangle, right? So if it is a right angle triangle, can we use Pythagoras theorem to find the length of the tangent? As we know the distance OA and we know the distance OP, let us use Pythagoras theorem to find the length of AP. So let me draw a right angle triangle to understand it better when I am substituting it in the formula. So in the triangle where it is 90 degree, that point is A. So I am marking it as A, then P and O. So what is Pythagoras theorem? Do you people remember? You have learned in your second chapter of the book in triangles, right? So it states that the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides. So what is hypotenuse? It is the longest side in the right angle triangle. So it is PO for this problem. And one more definition for hypotenuse is the angle which is the side which is opposite to the 90 degree, it is hypotenuse. So let me write the Pythagoras theorem using the symbols. PO square is equals to PA square plus AO square. Now we know PO, we want to actually find out AP or PA. So we need to take it on the left side, right? So PA square is equals to PO square minus AO square. So what is the value of PO? PO is the radius of the outer circle. So what is the radius having the length? It is 6 centimeter. So 6 square minus AO. AO is the radius of the inner circle. So and what is the radius? You can observe in the question, it is 4 centimeters. So 4 square. Now let us just find the value of PA square first. So 36 minus 16. So PA square is equals to how much? 20. And we don't want to find the value of the square, we want the value of PA actually. That is the tangent. So square root of 20. 20 can be written as 4 into 5. Then if I am taking the square root of 4, then it is 2, and square root of 5 is not there because it is not a perfect square number. We need to find out the square root of 5 by using the division method. So let me write here 5, and we need to add the number of zeros as how many decimal we want after the how many numbers you want after the decimal. So let me take 2 zeros because I want only one number after the decimal. We need to take a biggest perfect square number which is less than 5. So it is 4. And what is the square root of 4? It is 2. So let me write here 2. So 2 2s are 4. Now if I am subtracting this, I am going to get here 1. And after 5 we have the decimal. So let me put here also decimal, and let me take 2 zeros down now. And as you have written the quotient here 2, so you need to add 2 here. So what are you going to get? 2 plus 2, 4. Now you need to take another number. If you will multiply, you should get the number which is less than 100. and here both the numbers should be same. So let me take 2. So 42 into 2 is 84. If you are subtracting, then you are going to get here 16. So as we just need after the decimal 1 point, one number, so I'm just stopping it here. So for root 5, I got the value as 2.2. So if I am multiplying these two, what I am going to get, 2.2 into 2 is 4.4. So you can observe here, you have got the tangent length as 4.4, and using the construction method, you have got the length of the tangent as 4.5. So approximately both the length of the tangents are same. So we have verified this. That's it for now. In the next video, I will teach you how to draw two pairs of tangent from 2 points to the circle. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon.